It is uncertain if Hurricane Lee will hit Massachusetts or not. Weather forecasts currently predict the storm should stay away from the state. However, some experts caution that changes in wind direction or speed could bring the storm closer to shore. If Hurricane Lee does make landfall in Massachusetts, it could cause serious damage to the state's infrastructure. There have already been reports of hurricane-force winds impacting outer Massachusetts coastal regions. If these winds increase in intensity, it could put more parts of Massachusetts at risk. Consequently, people living on particular coastlines or in vulnerable areas need to be prepared for the possibility of evacuation. Many of the towns in Massachusetts have already advised all residents to be ready for evacuation if necessary. They have been stocking up food, water, masks and other emergency supplies. In addition, those who may have to evacuate have been taking measures to secure their property before leaving. Residents are also encouraged to have detailed and up-to-date plans as to where to go in case of an evacuation. Aside from being prepared for evacuation, the residents of Massachusetts should also anticipate power outages and other service disruptions. These uncontrolled outages could last several days due to the damage the storm can bring. Moreover, people in Massachusetts should be aware of the potential for flash floods because of the onslaught of torrential rains from the hurricane. To prepare for this, communities have been doing their best to clear rivers and streams of any debris. That way, there will not be any blockages when the storm hits, and it will reduce the potential for flooding. Another consequence of Hurricane Lee could be an increase in severe weather conditions. This means that there could be strong winds, hail, and thunderstorms all over the state. The good news is, though, that most of the eastern part of Massachusetts is relatively protected due to the mountains. But this does not mean that the region will remain unscathed, since the mountain range is not enough to stop the whole hurricane. Therefore, all in all, the residents of Massachusetts must be prepared for what lies ahead with Hurricane Lee. Regardless if the storm hits the state or not, the people need to be ready for the worst-case scenario. Everyone should make sure they know what to do in case the hurricane comes closer. Those who don't live in the most vulnerable areas of Massachusetts must also be mindful of the potential for flooding. Many of them should consider stocking up on supplies and making emergency plans in case there is a need for evacuation. Education about the risks associated with Hurricane Lee must also be a priority for everyone.